Important. To effectively support different teaching methods that enhance learning, the presentation content should be used alongside other training materials. Improve the delivery by incorporating tools such as flip charts for mind mapping, facilitating discussion groups on specific topics, organizing practical activities to reinforce learning, creating multi-answer quizzes, and encouraging participants to share personal experiences and local knowledge. Use the presentation as a reference guide to ensure all the criteria outlined in the pathway are addressed. Induction. Welcome to the MVS. Now you have joined, we take this opportunity to provide a quick overview of how we operate and what is expected of our members. Contents. This presentation covers 7 modules addressing the following areas: MVS Ethos, Policies and Procedures, Maritime Organizations, Your Unit, Health and Safety, Training and Website. If you have any questions about the content or need more details on any topic, please feel free to ask. Ethos. The MVS charity aims to advance the education and training of our members and the public in all aspects of maritime skills. Also the protection and preservation of life and property primarily, but not exclusively, within the maritime environment. To meet these responsibilities, the charity must comply with various legal requirements published by the Charity Articles of Association, the Merchant Shipping Act, the Health and Safety at Work Act, as well as the Code of Safe Working Practices for Merchant Seafarers. Upon joining, you agreed to follow the established MVS policies and procedures, examples of which are outlined on the next slide, especially those related to health, safety, and training, and to sign the MVS Volunteer Code of Conduct. Policies and Procedures. Like all companies and charities, there are a multitude of policies and procedures that must be followed to ensure compliance with the law and the Charity Commissioner standards. On joining the MVS, members are given access to download and read the articles as shown listed here. Maritime Industry. Managing a charity focused on the marine environment requires working closely with various authorities, organizations, and businesses involved in maritime matters, which you should be familiar with. These include, but are not limited to, the following shown in the list. Further information about the regulatory bodies will be provided later in the training program. Unit. Each unit will be led by a head of unit, and may also include a deputy head, a training lead, and a health and safety representative. You will meet them during upcoming sessions. Each person has a distinct role aimed at supporting your progress through the training program and ensuring compliance with the policies and procedures that maintain safe operations. The variety and number of craft available for training differ between units. You will soon have an opportunity to learn more about the types of craft and any operational limitations. If you encounter any issues or have concerns about your role as a volunteer, please feel free to raise them. Health and Safety. Each unit has conducted risk assessments for the activities it is likely to engage in or may undertake. These assessments are compiled in a manual that is accessible to everyone. These risk assessments are also documented in a risk register, which you are required to sign to acknowledge that you have read and agree with them. The risk assessments are regularly reviewed and updated as activities evolve or new ones are introduced. It is the responsibility of every volunteer to report any potential or existing hazards that could pose a risk to members or the public to the health and safety representative or the head of unit. Training. One of the main objectives of the MVS Charity Institution is to advance the education and training of the members of the charity and the general public in all aspects of marine and communication skills and knowledge. In this respect, a program of learning has been developed and called the Pathway. The criteria is divided into modules reflecting the level of knowledge needed. Training advancement. The level of training required to enhance your knowledge and skills in navigation and seamanship will vary based on your previous seagoing experience and any maritime qualifications you may hold. For individuals starting without any background knowledge, The progression will follow the outline presented on the slide. Those who can demonstrate relevant knowledge may request to forego certain stages, although every new member is required to complete the induction training. This slide illustrates the progression from a new entrant to an able volunteer. The following slide will detail the path leading to Chief Volunteer. Training progression. Following on from able volunteer, the next level is leading volunteer. This is awarded after completing all the previous pathway modules. For senior volunteer, an application can be made through the head of unit to headquarters for promotion based on holding marine qualifications and sea experience. Chief volunteer grade is also obtained in a similar manner and having superior certification and experience. Our training classroom sessions are generally held once a week in the evening and last around 2 hours. Practical boat handling exercises depend on weather and tidal conditions, so their scheduling is determined on a weekly basis. These exercises can include harbor patrols, navigation chart work, daytime and nighttime passages, as well as man overboard, fire, and abandoned ship drills, among other activities. As a member, you have agreed to this training format and are willing to participate fully in all components. The following slide outlines the topics covered for foundation, able, and leading volunteer levels. Seamanship. The foundation level covers the following. 1. Personal safety afloat. 2. Rope work. 3. Local knowledge. 4. Introduction to first aid. 5. Craft familiarization. 6. Local safety organizations. For the able volunteer level, you will learn about 1. Role of able volunteer. 2. Seamanship. 3. Emergency procedures. 4. Navigation. 5. Local marine factors. 6. Safety at sea. Further development to leading volunteer will encompass knowledge on 1. Role of leading volunteer. 2. The collision regulations. 3. Advanced seamanship. 4. Advanced local knowledge. 5. Management of vessel and crew. Website. The website consists of 2 sections, a public and a members-only area. The public section is displayed by default. After registering with headquarters, you will receive a password to access this. The extra information available is presented below. Questions. Thank you for watching. Please ask any questions that will clarify or give extra information on the subjects raised.